Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Miketz. Anyone who has watched professional sports knows that not all talented people possess all talents. A skilled basketball player is usually not going to be the most sophisticated scientist. The same is true of the world of business and medicine. While intelligence and athletics can be impressive skills, and knowledge of medicine and business are beneficial to helping others and earning wealth, being talented in one area does not guarantee success in another area. Wisdom is one area that is not necessarily transferable to other areas. In this week's Torah portion, we witness the ultimate job hiring. Yosef is given the job of second in command to Paro and the administrator of Egypt. After Paro dreamt his well-known dreams of cows and wheat, no one could interpret them for Paro. The winemaker from last week's Torah portion told Paro the following. He said, "We had dreams the same night, me and the bread maker, each of us, a dream with a meaning of its own. A Hebrew youth was there with us, and when we told him our dreams, he interpreted them for us, telling each of the meaning of his dream. And as he interpreted it for us, so came to be. Paro sent for this Yosef, and he was rushed from the dungeon. Paro said to Yosef, 'I have had a dream, but no one can interpret it. Now I have heard it said of you that for you to hear a dream is to tell its meaning.' Yosef answered Paro, 'I don't interpret dreams. It's God that will see to Paro's welfare.' After interpreting Paro's dreams, Yosef advises Paro. He said, 'Let Paro take steps to appoint overseers over the land and organize the land of Egypt in the 7 years of plenty. Let all the food of these good years that are coming to be gathered, and let the grain be collected under Paro's authority as food to be stored in all the cities. Let that food be a reserve for the land for the 7 years of famine, which will come upon the land of Egypt, so that the land may not perish in the famine.' Paro was incredibly impressed with Yosef's interpretation of his dreams and of his advice. And Paro turned to all around him and said, 'Could we find a man like him, a man with the divine spirit, Ruach Elokim?' Paro said to Yosef, 'Since God has made all of this known to you, there is none so discerning and wise as you. You shall be in charge of my court, and by your command shall all my people be directed. Only with respect to the throne shall I be superior to you.' Paro's description of Yosef's talents are noteworthy. Paro praises Yosef for 3 talents. The first, possessing a divine spirit. Second, being discerning. And third, wise. Paro seems to divide Yosef being discerning and wise from Yosef possessing the divine spirit. In his commentary to Paro's admiration of Yosef, Ramban wrote, Paro said, 'Since God has imbued you with this great wisdom, enabling you to interpret all secret and hidden dreams, and not a word of yours has failed, there is none so understanding and wise in all matters as you are, and you are therefore fit to assume authority and rulership and to be second to me.' While Paro divided Yosef's possessing the Ruach Elokim, the divine spirit, from his talents of being discerning and wise, he also saw that they flowed from his connection with God. The Talmud teaches a curious lesson. God only gives wisdom to those who possess wisdom. The idea seems circular at first, but at the second glance actually provides great insight into man's wisdom. Discernment and wisdom isn't just something that people are born with. They must study hard to gain those talents. Once God sees their effort, the person is provided with divine assistance. Paro recognized that Yosef had already reached the level where God was helping him. The lesson extends from Paro and Yosef to all future generations, including us today. Shabbat Shalom.